Monday came quietly, but the first mistake appeared like a crack in glass. At 7:01 a.m., Marcus Thorne sent his weekly report to the board. It looked perfect, until he realized the email had no attachments. The message was empty. He frowned, confused. He was sure he'd added them. Everyone in the office thought it was just an accident. But Elara, sitting at her desk nearby, knew better. She watched his face as he opened and closed his laptop again and again, muttering under his breath. His perfect calm was beginning to slip. By Wednesday, the next piece of the plan moved quietly into place. Marcus was giving a huge presentation, a $2 million client deal. The lights were dim, the boardroom full. He started confidently, smiling like always. Then, halfway through his slideshow, the screen froze. The graphs twisted into nonsense. The data disappeared. The slides refused to load. He clicked again and again, sweating, while the room filled with silence. When the system finally crashed completely, he stood there, lost, helpless, humiliated. He stormed out of the room minutes later, his voice rising through the hallway. "IT is useless. Who programmed this garbage?" Elara heard him from her desk. She didn't look up. She simply continued typing, her expression calm, her breathing slow. Every move was working. Her code was small, silent, and perfect. But even perfect systems have surprises. Late one night, as she stayed behind adjusting the next line of code, she sensed someone nearby. She turned slowly. It was Jalen, the new intern. Young, quiet, always polite. He stood holding a pile of old folders. "Still working late, Ms. Vance?" he asked softly. She half closed her laptop. "Someone has to keep the place running," she said. He smiled a little. "Guess that's true." But as he turned to leave, Elara caught a detail in the reflection of the window. He had seen her screen. For a brief moment, Marcus's username had flashed on it before she'd closed the lid. Her pulse quickened. It was small. Probably nothing. But still, he saw something. From that moment, she became even more careful. Her edits became cleaner, her actions quieter. Every move Marcus made was watched, tracked, predicted. His digital life had become her chessboard. Each morning, he looked a little more tired. His voice grew sharper. He checked his emails twice, then 3 times. He reset his passwords. But the small failures kept coming. Missed reminders, corrupted files, meetings gone wrong. And each one left a mark. By the second week, whispers started spreading. People avoided his office. His hands shook when he spoke in meetings. One afternoon, Elara passed him in the hallway. He stopped suddenly, his eyes red and restless. "You ever feel like someone's playing with you?" he asked, forcing a laugh that didn't sound real. Elara tilted her head, her voice calm. "Only when I deserve it." He didn't answer. He just stared at her for a long second, then walked away. By the 3rd week, his fall was complete. He missed a major investor meeting. The calendar invite had been changed. When he rushed in 12 minutes late, everyone was already standing up to leave. The CEO looked at him with disappointment. "Marcus, maybe you should take some time off. You're not yourself." Elara watched through the glass wall as Marcus's face fell. His world, his confidence, his control, was collapsing, piece by piece. She packed up her bag quietly, ready to leave for the night. She had won. But then she saw Jalen standing near the printer, holding a paper. He wasn't smiling. Their eyes met. Slowly, he lifted the page. A printout with her name on it. System access logs. Unauthorized user. EVANCE. Network 17. Her body froze. The lights above flickered once. The room felt colder. The machine was still running. The gears were still turning. But now, someone else was watching.